Idaho man is recovering tonight from an unbelievable accident.
Truly. Fox 9's Marissa Morrison spoke to him at the hospital today. She's joining us live in studio.
Roland, Michelle, Stephen ARRASMITH has a lot to be thankful for this week after surviving a fall into the Snake River today. ARRASMITH tells me giving up wasn't an option as he only had one thing on his mind during the ordeal.
The only thing I could think of at that time is, my son. That was my drive, my desire, my motivation, because I was going home to see my son.
Early this morning, Stephen ARRASMITH was on his way home from work. He stopped his car to see if people inside a parked car on the Snake River Bridge between Idaho and Oregon on I-84 needed help.
I was doing what I would do any other day of the week, because I needed to render aid. I needed to make sure those people in that car in front of me were okay.
While ARRASMITH was standing outside of his SUV on the bridge, another car lost control on black ice and hit ARRASMITH's Jeep.
And it shot into the cement barrier of the bridge, and the Jeep shot back and hit me. And then when it hit me, it forced me over the railing into the water.
Despite having a broken leg, ARRASMITH shed his heavy jacket and clothes so he could swim to a nearby island and call for help.
When I got to shore, I couldn't pull myself up because, of my leg and what was going on. The top part of my leg right here is moving. The bottom part's not. It's kind of just dangling there doing its own thing. And I'm like, there's something wrong with this picture. So I had to sit there with my ankles and feet in the water. I sat there like that for an hour.
The whole time, thinking of one thing as his reason not to give up.
It was at that point, surviving so I could get home and see my son. That's all that mattered to me. That's all I wanted. And it was to be there for my son.
Now safely in the hospital, ARRASMITH is thankful he survived and has this message for drivers hitting the roads this winter.
He laid on his brakes and he slid. Had he been following the conditions and going the right speed, I don't think we'd be in this position. I'd be at home with my, 7-month-old son right now. But the thing about it is, slow down. It could be your life or somebody else's life,
ARRASMITH was heading to surgery to fix his broken femur after we talked this evening. He says he hopes to be out of the hospital by Thanksgiving and that he gets a chance to see his son soon. Reporting in the studio tonight, Marissa Morrison, Fox 9 News at 9.
Oh gosh, we hope so too.
Most definitely. I mean, when you say lucky to be alive, that's a true lucky to be alive scenario.
And a lesson for everyone, boy, you just got to have patience. This time of year especially when it starts to get slick out there.